What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Riga YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to be doing a reading for all my Pisces sun sign friends. If you were born between the dates of February 19th and March 20th and you are a Pisces sun sign, and this reading is for you. In this video, we're going to be doing a 3-card spread that I like to call the reasons for worry and stress. This is going to get to the heart of the matter, why you are stressed in your life at this time in May for Pisces. Now, this is a general overall reading, so it's going to apply to you in a very general way. But if you want a more specific reading tailored just for you, then head on over to my Etsy shop. Link is in the description, and we can get down to the heart of your personal matters as I tap into your specific energy. But yes, as it stands right now, this is a general reading. I'm going to be using the Thelema Tarot. This is a beautiful deck, and it's a 3-card spread. So if you would, just give me a moment to center myself and ask the tarot cards the questions. What is the reason for worry and stress in the lives of Pisces sun signs? Wow, okay, this card, oh, that's a bunch of cards. Alright. Alright, let's cut the deck. And 3 cards coming up. Huh, Temperance came up for the last reading. Interesting. Alright, give me a second to analyze what's going on here, and I will read this spread. Alright, the first card in the middle here represents the heart of the matter, the reasons behind your worry and stress, and we've got the 8 of Pentacles. And I think that this card is saying that you guys are a little bit overworked. And maybe that's causing a lot of stress. I think maybe you guys are pushing yourself too hard. Your jobs may be too demanding, or you may be feeling some pressure from outside sources to get things done, or you might be pressuring yourself to be too creative in too short of a time, and it's causing a little bit of worry, angst, and stress. And yes, I'm definitely feeling like you guys are, a lot of you, I mean, like I said, this is a general overall reading, but a lot of you are being overworked. You're working too many hours, or the hours you are working are taking their toll on you in a way that's not beneficial to you. So I think a lot of you maybe need to take a look at your jobs and see what you can do to minimize that in any way possible. Remember, your health and your happiness are more important than any dollar figure. You can't put money on health and happiness. So be sure that you're not being exploited by your employer if at all possible. And yeah, just try not to overwork yourself. In the next few weeks, maybe it's time for a rest or a vacation or something. Or maybe it's, for some of you, it's a time to change jobs. Maybe this is not the job that suits you. If this refers to your creative outlets, definitely take a break. One thing I found personally for me is that when I'm being creative, you know, it's a lot of times taking a break from the creativity is going to promote more creativity, because it gives you time to just stop, step back, analyze, and maybe give it some time so that when you come back to what you were working on, you see it from a new perspective and you can add new aspects to it. So yes, definitely 8 of Pentacles is suggesting overworked. This card here represents what you need to let go of. And we've got the Temperance card. Give me a moment to see what this card is saying. Okay. That's weird. This card is saying to let go of fear and worry. I think this card is saying that everything is balanced out by the higher realms, and that if you're experiencing fear or worry, that it's unfounded. Yes, this is an interesting reading of the Temperance card. Yeah, this card is saying that I think the angels and the guides, they got this thing. They got this one. And you don't have to stress out about things so much because they're going to be guiding you and making sure that you're on the right path at all times. It's just a matter of tuning into them in order to experience them. But, if you're not tuned into them, they're still watching your back. It's just that, the ego mind will kind of infuse its own worry and fear and... Right, the angelic, the higher realms aren't really tangible with our five senses. So the only people who really know about them have their sixth sense in tuned, and a lot of us don't have that. So we kind of don't really know that the higher realms are even there. But rest assured that the higher realms are there, and those on the higher realms who want to see you succeed are going to be helping you no matter what you do. It's just a matter of releasing and allowing that to happen rather than fighting against it and really fighting yourself in a way, because your higher self is trying to guide you. And if you're going to allow negative energy to impact your life in any way, then you're kind of restricting the higher realms, your higher self, from helping you in a beneficial way. So don't restrict your connection to the higher realms, is what this card is saying. Let go of that fear and doubts that you're all alone, because you're not. This card here represents actions to take to improve the situation. We've got the Knight of Cups, and this card is suggesting that you need to proceed based on your emotions. Act on your emotions. I think a lot of you, when you're spending so much time at work and just overworking yourself, you're acting upon your thoughts. Those, like I said, the negative thoughts saying, oh, I need this money to be happy. If I don't pay this, everything's going to go to hell, right? And I think this card here, the Knight of Cups, is asking you to act more on your emotions a little bit and pursue your passions. Instead of working a way to make someone else rich, this card is saying you should be putting in energy, thoughts, emotions into that which makes you the most passionate. That which you want to do, not which you feel like you need to do. And you can monetize that. So don't worry. You can monetize your passions. There's plenty of artists. There's plenty. I mean, it could be anything. Maybe, you could be an engineer, and that could be your big passion, but you're working as a professor, right? And that just, if that's the case, and you want to be building bridges, not talking about them, then you're not really pursuing your passion, are you? And it goes the same at all levels, from the homeless man to the president of the strongest nations in the world, right? If you're not pursuing your passions, you're not going to be happy. You're not going to be truly happy. And this card, this Knight of Cups, is saying that you need to put action and effort into that which you are passionate, and you will see your stress levels just evaporate, because you're suddenly doing what you came here to do. You're doing what you're meant to be doing. You're doing what makes you truly happy. Okay, so let's look at the overview here. Getting the feeling that a reason for stress in the lives of Pisces right now is you're feeling overworked. You're not enjoying your job. I think your job is kind of sucking your energy a little bit and sucking your emotions, and just being kind of just like, ugh, my job. If you're not happy to go there every day, then it's probably not a good fit for you. It's not what your life plan is. So yes, I'm getting the feeling that your work is not something that you really are excited about. Generally speaking, this is not going to apply to all of you. What to let go of is the idea that you're all alone on this plane, that you have no support. You got all the support in the world. You just have to tune into them. They are there. I promise they are there. It's just a matter of tuning into them. Do things to open up your third eye, your sixth sense, and you will start to notice them a little bit more in your life. It's a slow process, and it builds over time, but meditation, cleaning up your diet, doing proper exercise, all these things are going to help you connect to spirit better. And as a result, you're going to feel less alone. And the actions you should take is to follow your passion. Pisces, you guys are artists, right? You guys are here to make music and paintings and just to be creative. And that's what you need to be doing. You need to be following that. Don't let society convince you that you have to be a cog in the machine, because you do not. That is a choice you have made, even though they make it seem like, well, whatever. I'm not going to get it. That's a subject for a whole other video. But pursue your passions. Spend more time doing what you are passionate about. And you are going to see worry and stress fade away. I know it sounds so simple when you're talking about it, but when you get out into the real world, it's like, oh, bills. But it's a gradual step. Move gradually away from this job that's sucking the life out of you, gradually towards your passion. Start a business and really, it could be a part-time thing, but move towards that direction, and you're going to find your stress levels evaporating, okay? So that is my general reading for Pisces in the month of May, the reasons behind worry and stress. Remember, this is a general reading, and if you want a more specific reading tailored for you, then head on over to my Etsy shop. Just like I said, the link is in the description. I just want to help, guys. I have this talent, and I feel like I can help a lot of people, so that's my goal here. So you've got questions, I've got answers, and together we can get to the bottom of a lot of your issues and really see what needs to be healed, basically. So I want to thank you all for watching this. Leave a like if you got something out of this video. Leave a comment in the comment section below if you have any questions or you just want to talk about this reading. Subscribe if you haven't already to see more of these videos. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Happy taroting. Peace.